I'm going to do some plating techniques, and we're just going to name it, eat with your eyes, because that's what we normally do. We have a plate being presented to us. So what I'm going to do is going to plate up a starter, and I'm going to be doing a simple salad with a salmon done two ways. Salmon is the first part is being crusted, it's been done in the oven very briefly. The other one I've made into a mousse, which I'm using as a base of the sauce. So I'm going to start off with a cream cheese cream. Place on the mousse.
So that's your mousse?
That's my mousse. And that's the salmon.
Right.
So all the colours, and that's the important part. So it's the textures, the contrasts, and the colours that you put on the plate. I'm going to do something, something different. And when we do, we always work in uneven numbers. So the 1, 3, 5, 7. That's what most chefs use. And
so you've got some more salmon mousse on there, have you? And then
you've got salmon mousse, and I've got the cream cheese. So I'm literally duplicating offset on the side of the plate. A lot of chefs would not do that, but depending on the restaurant style, because the waitress would, put their thumb through it. But in this case, it's the style of plating that I'm doing, and I'll tell you now that I'm doing a horizontal plating, so you can actually see the lines. And then I'm going to use
Excuse me, Chef.
Yes.
You mentioned earlier about the hero of the dish.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
The hero of the dish. I'm the hero in my family. The hero of the dish is the main part, as in the meat or the protein or the fish. That is the main part. That's the hero. So that should be the one that stands out on the dish. That's what we call the hero.
So how do you select your microherbs in your garnishes like this that you're doing now?
Very carefully. So no, it's nowadays we're actually very fortunate in having suppliers and growers out there that have such a vast selection that we can draw from, and it is also, we have suppliers that just do these little micro herbs, micro leaves. So for this sort of plating that I'm doing tonight.
So I've noticed you're delicately placing everything with those tweezers.
Yep.
Rather than using your fingers.
Yep. So that's the key on plating styles like this, is that you would use tweezers, because using delicate items such as what I have been putting on the plate with your fingers, it becomes quite clumsy. So it's best just used the tongs and all the tweezers that we have available.
What have we got going on the plate here now, Andy?
So this is a balsamic reduction.
Nice.
Along with the cream cheese and the salmon mousse.
So this is not only creating beauty on the plate, it's also creating quite contrast in flavours.
Absolutely, and as with all, it's all in the visual. We eat with the eyes, generally, and that's...
So when you thought about designing this dish, you thought, okay, I'm going to do it in linear. I'm going to do it in a bowl.
Yes.
I'm going to use the edging of the bowl.
Correct.
What were your other thought processes in deciding to do
just
all the colour contrasts
and
and textures that go with this. That was the key here, and also all the elements that go with the actual salmon, which is the hero.
So you're getting your textures visually and your different smells, and you're getting your visual taste smells. You're going everywhere with all your senses here, aren't you? On a plate like this.
Correct.
Sorry, excuse me, chef. What's this that you've put on top?
That is a squid ink tuile. So I made a tuile out of squid ink. If you can see that.
It's beautiful.
So that's just not finished yet. I'd love to finish off with a gazpacho shooter to have with that. And that'll be served with that on the side. So there we have a salmon, a Korowa salmon. We could done sous style with the micro salad. I'm just going to raise it so that you can actually see using the outer rim of the plate.